got some songwriting tips to help you write better songs. So you can add these tips into your songwriting process to make your songwriting easier and more effective. Quick tip for today is writing hooky melodies. Now that's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously we want our song to have a hooky melody, but what we kind of do is just make that in the chorus. So our chorus is kind of the hook. It's our main part. It's our money melody there. And then the rest of the melodies we just kind of fill out. So our verse is kind of just a bit down and kind of leading to it. Our pre-chorus builds a bit of tension, leads to it, and then we hit our chorus, which is the hook. But I would say in your songwriting, make sure all of your parts are hooky. Make sure they're all catchy. So they're all bits that get stuck in your head and you want to kind of sing them all day. And you've got so many opportunities then to bring someone back to the song. Maybe they're just singing that pre-chorus over and over all day and it just makes them want to listen to the rest of the song, or the bridge, or the verse. So don't just reserve your great hook for the chorus. I think make your best hook the chorus, absolutely. But make sure we're writing these hooky, catchy verses. So if that means retweaking them, you've got a verse, you got a great chorus, think, I could just make that a bit catchy. Why don't you just give it a bit more a bit more rhythm, maybe hit a few more notes, a bit more flavor, something just to try and make all of your parts in the song hooky. Now, what I would reserve your best hook for, like I mentioned, is the chorus. And more importantly, that line. There should be one line in the chorus that is really hooky. And often, it's the title of the song. It's really good if it's the title of the song. It means when somebody gets that stuck in their head and then they go to search for your song on YouTube or Spotify or something, they can just type in that hooky phrase that's been in their head and find your song. So typically that is at the end of the chorus. Maybe you've kind of gone through the story and then it's just that hook at the end, or maybe it like leads in the chorus, or maybe it's your post-chorus or something. But think about that hooky part. And when you're writing a chorus and listening back, think, does it have a really memorable hooky line somewhere? Is my melody, are my lyrics like some sort of hook? There's got to be a hook in there. It can't just be like a nice, flowy, cool melody. There's got to be something that you just want to grab and make that the title of your song. And this isn't a blanket rule. This is just a songwriting tip. So if you're struggling to kind of feel good about your songs when you write and go, there's nothing really about this, make sure you're looking back and it's got some sort of hook. And then, like I mentioned right from the top, sneak those little hooks into all of your parts. Make all of the parts of your song catchy, so when we're listening to it for 3 minutes, we enjoy the whole thing. We're not just waiting for the chorus. Don't bore us, get to the chorus. Don't bore us, write awesome melodies in your verse. That's the quick tip for today. So if you hear this tip but you do nothing with it, then nothing will change. We're so good at consuming all this information and thinking, yeah, I'll do that one day, and never doing it. So take a step right now and chuck in the comments, what was it about this tip that resonated with you? What was it that clicked? And then more importantly, what are you going to do with it? What's your action from this tip to do with your songwriting? So chuck that in the comments as the first step, and then make sure you go out and actually do some songwriting and implement this in the real world as well. If you got any value from this video whatsoever, give it a like for me, and do subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more songwriting tips. I've got a songwriting checklist that you can download and have with you while you write songs. This checklist kind of covers everything that should be in your song, from your melody, your lyrics, your rhythm, those sorts of things, as well as some extra in-depth sort of checkpoints on those things. So does my chorus melody lift? Does my rhythm bring tension and release? So as you're writing a song, you can go, yes, I've done that. Or I think more helpful is, I haven't got that yet, I'll put that in, I haven't got that yet. So you can kind of get a 30,000 foot view of your song and what it needs to have. This is going to make your songwriting way easier, and at the end of the day, more effective, so more people connect with your song. So you can download that for free from the link below.